Well, hello there. You think you're sometimes different, or your family's different, or you do different things, and no one's like you, and you think you're weird. And well, I'm calling this episode relatable because there are a lot of things that we do that everybody does, a lot of weird things like the sniff test, where you're out and you smell a kind of a funky scent, and you think it's you, or you think it might be you, so you sneak a sniff. I mean, we all do that. And like, even if we wear deodorant and we know we're probably okay, we still have to smell ourselves. We don't want to just take it, think it's somebody else. I got a bunch of these to read. When you ask the price of something and a store will tell you, and it's way more than you have, so everyone pretends like, I probably don't really need that, or I might want to check out some other things. We never will admit that we just don't have the money. I don't know why. I just don't know. When you fake a yawn so you can smell your own breath, it's I guess in the realm of sneaking a sniff. How about when this happens to me a lot? How about when you've gone to the checkout, you've gotten all your things, and while you're packing up or putting your money away, the cashier starts talking to the next person, and you feel like you have to rush like crazy to get out of the way. I think we all do that. People shave their toes. Especially if a woman finds she has hairs on her toes, she will shave her toes. We all get those odd, strange hairs in places. So toe shaving, that's a thing. When you're out for dinner, people at the next table, they all laugh loudly, uproariously, and just for a split second you think, is it me? Are they laughing at something I've done? I'm not saying I do all these things, but I know that a lot of people do, and we tend to think this way. I don't know why. Wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row. I mean, I don't know why that's weird. I think, or funny. I mean, I've worn the same clothes in a row. I don't wear the same underwear or socks for 2 days in a row, but outer clothing, yeah, I don't want to do that much laundry. And especially if it doesn't really matter, like if you're not going anywhere special. When you overhear people having a conversation, and then you start, trying to figure it out in your head and trying to work out the answers to these questions that complete strangers are talking about, but you don't tell them, but you sort of infiltrates your brain, and we all try to figure things out. Picking our noses. Yeah. Don't you lie. You go in there gold digging. Especially if you've been in a real moist environment, then you go into a really, I'm not going to go into that.
Ew.
Picking your teeth with something that really shouldn't be in your mouth, like a credit card or a needle. I mean, just, we all do weird things, and we figure no one's going to be around to watch. When you're in a store and maybe you're taking a long time in a store, people know you're in there, and you walk around for a long time and you come out without anything. You get this really weird I'm innocent, I didn't steal anything kind of feeling. And you go out the door. Um, so yeah, I've done that lots of times. But then again, I was once stopped because someone expected that I stole, but I didn't. So it kind of makes you hyper vigilant, hyper aware, hyper guilty. Looking in the toilet after you go. I don't really know what you expect to find in there. Like a little toilet gopher, a little. What do we expect to find in the toilet? And we know we just. Maybe it's a health thing. We have to figure out if we're healthy or very strange or peeing in the shower. Boy, it's all about gross things today, folks. Peeing in the shower. I'm going to hasten to guess that a lot of people do it because I know a lot of people will not get out of the shower when they're all warm and go out into the cold air to pee and come back. Well, Ravy, you don't do that, do you? Of course not. Of course not. Check under the bed or whip open the shower curtain before you get in there to have a shower because you think someone's going to be in there ready to kill you. Thank you, psycho. Or under the bed because you think of monster. When you lie in bed at night and your leg dangles over the side and you think that there's a monster under your bed and he's going to grab your legs. I still think that sometimes. Crazy, huh? I mean, my mom got rid of the monsters long ago, so. What else? Keeping tabs on an ex-friend or an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend on social media, probably just out of pure curiosity, trying to figure our lives out. I think a lot of people have done that. I guess you just want to figure out where everything is and where everything lays and if life is going on, and Googling ourselves. I like to Google after dark. Yes, I think a lot of us have Googled ourselves. I have, even in public. And you're walking along and you see someone at the corner of your eye and you know them, and you just do not want to have a so-called stop and chat. Thank you, Larry David. You just see them out of the corner of your eye and you're just like, I don't want to talk to them. So you pretend to not know them and you keep going. I don't do that often, but I have done that once or twice. Of course, half the time I'm in a daze anyway. And I can be right up to here with people and walk right past them because I'm so strongly thinking about other things and in my own little land, little Ravy land, filled with birdies and puppies. Let's see, and the other one is like having arguments in your own head, both sides, and working them out. And wasn't that just normal? I don't know. Some of these things I found online are weird. Like the wearing clothes 2 times in a row. I've done that before. So I don't know how weird that is. Well, I guess it's not just weird. It's just something we all do. What else do we do? One thing I noticed a lot of guys do is they do the sniff test with their clothing. Like before they wear something again, they sniff it. I just assume that if I've worn a shirt or especially a shirt for 2 days in a row, that I'm not going to wear it for third. I don't need to sniff it. I wear deodorant. pants like jeans, you can wear those longer without changing them so often. But yeah, socks and underwear, those need to be changed daily, dude. Who smells cheese? Anyway, that's disgusting. That's really gross. Anyway, guys, it's a short one. I wanted to do something a little bit funny. Hope it was funny because, we're going through some weird stuff. I've also been Googling and looking up a lot about the Spanish, is it Spanish flu? No, the Spanish American flu. Spanish flu around the 1918. And they went through their pandemic for 2 years and probably had it a lot worse than we do because they didn't know as much about health as we do nowadays. So I was just curious. I wanted to see how other people got along and got through things. And, it can be done. We are strong and we will stand together and we'll do all the right things and we'll try to be positive and we'll just go forward. Okay, so as my little cheerleader rah-rah moment. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good week. I hope you find some joy if you can get out for exercise with safe distancing, of course. If you can get outside, take it. If it just means going out on a balcony or opening your window, take it. It's healthy for us. We need those things. And, do some FaceTiming, phone your friends, and try to do all those little things that you keep putting off that you never had time for. Do them now. Why not? And you'll feel productive and you'll feel like this is great. I've got something done. So those are a few tips from me to you. Okay. I will see you next week. And God bless us all. God bless the people on the front lines, the health people and the supermarket people and the the essential services people. God bless them all. Okay, guys. See you next week. Bye.